Good morning. Come draw with me. I am Madison Sharp. I like to consider myself to be an artist, and that's been a journey within itself to call me that. I've always done art, but I think it's just kind of been hard to call myself an artist just because you gotta feel like you're worth calling yourself it. Also, I'm making this first video. I did just wake up, but it felt kind of right to do it with messy hair, a fresh face, and a Sunday morning. So here we are. I draw abstract nature. My work is very fine line, detail-oriented, ink-based drawings. I really enjoy it. It makes me happy. I never really put thought into developing this style of art, but it's here and it's somehow a part of me, and I love it so much. Right now I'm drawing mountains, trees, and like a layer of stars. I'm gonna add some grasses right here. Can't really tell, but the mountains are all dotted. I wanna add the grasses to offset the trees up here. But I love drawing because I started this having no idea what it was gonna be. So it kind of just unfolds onto the paper, and I love when people ask, like, where'd you get that idea? And just like, it wasn't really an idea. Some of them come from ideas, but they kind of just appear in my head. Like this one was sort of an idea. I really wanted to do a tree filled with stars, but also I had no idea it was gonna turn out like this. I just kind of went into it being like, I'm gonna draw a tree filled with stars instead of bark. This one just started off knowing I wanted to connect the mountains to like some hills. And we suddenly got all of this. But it just makes me happy. It brings me at peace. I think the one thing about art, especially drawing in ink, is it is not gonna be perfect. I'm starting more so to begin my art with pencil because I've had a bit of an anxious mind recently, so this makes me feel better. But typically I just start with ink, and I love drawing with ink because if you make a mistake, you can't erase it. You have to roll with it. And that's just like life. If you make a mistake, you have to roll with it. You don't really have much of a choice. You can't rewind time. It just kind of unfolds into your life. And if I make a mistake on the paper, it unfolds into the finished product. And I have to roll with it. And it ends up turning out better than I thought it was gonna be because of that one mistake. So if you make a mistake in life, it's adding to the picture. And it's maybe gonna make your life better than you thought it was gonna be, even though it doesn't feel good. I'll make a mistake and I'll get a little upset about it sometimes, but what are you gonna do? I can't erase it and you can't rewind time, so you just gotta roll with it. Yeah, and nothing's perfect. So if I make a mistake in my art, nothing's perfect. Nothing's perfect in life, and I love drawing nature because nothing is symmetrical or perfect in nature. There are some things, sure, but in general, nature is not symmetrical. It's imperfect. So if you're gonna draw a tree, you don't have to make sure it's gonna match all the way through. If anything, you have to put attention into making it bumpy and yeah. I hope you get what I'm saying. Nothing's symmetrical. Mountains aren't perfect, trees aren't perfect, streams aren't perfect, rocks aren't perfect, grass, flowers, you get the gist. We're not perfect, but you don't look at nature and think, oh, that's not perfect. It's not beautiful. If anything, it adds to the beauty. So next time you look at yourself and you're like, I'm not perfect, remember that it adds to the beauty. And I know I started this video saying, let's draw with me. And I haven't drawn yet. But I guess I wanted to do this as an introduction of sorts. I'm honestly just doing this so I can post on YouTube and get over the hump of being stressed or anxious about it. I always wanted to post on YouTube. I thought that'd be fun. But it's a little nerve-wracking, as are most things in life. So here's my first video. Follow along. I'll be posting art, probably a lot of me talking, maybe some book stuff, and more. I have a lot of dreams in regards to my art, so I'm hoping to achieve those in the future and share that with you along the way. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you here soon.